This recording by ZWD Goaltending is for Felix. Felix the Cat, as his dad likes to call him. PUE age goaltender, U13 age goaltender. The first thing that I want to talk about with you with respect to just general movement, especially your shuffles, is I want you to pay attention when you are up at the top of your crease right here. And what I want you to pay attention to is I want you to pay attention to the fact that when you're moving from your right to your left, I want you to be watching the right side of your body, in particular the skate and the shoulder. And what we're going to see is we're going to see that as you move across, you're not moving square. So if we take a look right here, the puck, if you were square on angle, that's where the puck would be, but the puck is over here. So I want you to be focused in your movements, and I want you to make sure that your shoulders and your toes, when you're shuffling, are on the puck. So another situation here, Felix. The puck is located up here in this scrum, and the puck is going to make its way down the wing. And again, when we're talking about being prepared for a puck at all times, when it's inside the blue line, then we want to make sure that we're on angle and that we're square. So I just want you to watch as you come down that play right there that you just made. I'll back it up just a little bit. Okay, you're about to turn sideways. And I'd like for you to get out of that habit. The attitude has to be that at any time that puck is going to be able to be put on net, and you've got to be ready for it. So this would be an example on the other side of the net where the puck is going to come in and you're going to skate backwards into the net, and this side of your body over here is not going to stay square with the puck. Okay, so square and angle, okay, are not going to be what they need to be. Let's take a look. So again, right here, you're turning your body. Again, right there, your body is turned. And again, right here, you're not square to that puck, so you're not ready for a shot. That backhand shot could come at any time. This one coming down your blocker side, where you're going to drop that weak side leg. This puck coming down your trapper side. Again, your body's turned so that you are not set and ready for that shot if that puck happens to come in on net. And again, at this age, players that are out here and the puck is out here right now may not be able to get a great shot on net, but at the same time, you need to be focused and you need to be ready, and your body needs to be ready to take that shot so that you're developing good habits. Let's take a look at your movement here as you come off this post and the puck is going to come into the slot area. And take a look at not only your movement to the puck, but also take a look at your set position. So again, you're turned and you're not set for a shot right here. So you need to stay set, you need to stay square, you need to stay on angle when that puck is inside the blue line so that you're always ready. And I have noticed this, I'm not sure if you've noticed this about your game or not, but you do, when you go down into the set position, there's oftentimes, and there's no screen that you're looking around right here, but you can see that the torso of your body, okay, is leaning in this direction, okay, and that is going to have a negative effect when you get into higher levels if we don't alter that stance, because what you're doing is you're offering up more of this side of the net with that stance. Good cover on that rebound, by the way. Your body's turning and you're skating backwards and you're not staying on the puck. You're not square on the puck. The angle, okay, isn't right. So a lot of time, I think, for you in the next little while could be spent at practice focusing on this one skill. This is a good example where right now, puck's here, straight line in, okay? Half your body should be on one side of the puck and half should be on the other if you're square to that puck, okay? And you're on angle. So again, it's the movement and the skating, and I want you to really focus on that for the next while you're on the ice. The first set of videos that we are going to take a look at from his game analysis are all going to have to do with post play. You can see that you're taking a look, finding the puck, you're in a good spot. Hey, you're outside the top of your crease, which is great. Your size is good. That's a nice spot for you to be. Now what's going to happen is that puck is going to make its way down low here, and it's going to be a left-handed shot. So a left-handed shot is going to be available to one-time this puck. So what I would like to see you do is I would like to see when you move, I would like you to see you move in a way that's going to be able to seal off that post and seal off the low part of the net in case he decides to one-time that puck. That doesn't happen here, but if it did, what we're going to do is we play that out just a little bit. What we're going to see is we are going to see that puck come down low. And if he decides to turn around and one-time that thing, right? What we're going to see is we're going to see that you are not square. You can see that you have dropped that weak side leg back, right? And if we play it out even a little bit further, you are not ready for a shot. So if you decided to fire that thing on net right here from this angle, that puck can still go in on a goaltender. Then what we need to see from you is we need to see you down in the VH or even possibly down in the RVH, taking away the low part of the net. Puck's going to go behind the net. Okay, I like your windows right here. I like your 1 and your 2. And as that puck comes across, that player's in the way right now, but if I get them out of the way, okay, this left-handed shot right here had the opportunity to pull this puck out and jam that puck in, and you are still not effectively sealing that post. Okay? So if we back that up a little bit, what I'd like to see is I'd like you to see you come across that net, that puck comes behind the net, you get to 1, you get to 2. Once that puck comes over into this area right here, and especially with a left-handed shot right here, that's an opportunity for him to jam that puck in. You've really got to drive yourself over to this net, over to this post, and if you decide to stay up on your feet, if that's what your goalie coach is telling you, then that's okay. I would prefer to see you jam down into the RVH on this play right here and take care of that post. Now, luckily, that puck headed back behind the net, and that jam play did not happen. But that is something that I want you to think about moving forward, are your windows, and also keeping track of what way people shoot. Right? Are they a lefty? Are they a righty? Because it's going to affect where the puck is, and the puck is the threat, and how quickly that puck is going to get to the net. This next play, Felix, what we're seeing is we're seeing you, instead of getting to the post in 1 movement, you're getting to the post in 2 movements. So what I would like to see is I would like to see us eliminate almost like that shuffle that you're doing and get to that post a little bit more quickly. So let's play this out. All right, so that play right there, if we back that up just a little bit, okay, if we back that up just a little bit, what we're going to see is when you come into that post, right, you're going to come in 2 movements. It's going to be a 1, and then it's going to be a 2, and on the 2, that's when you're going to seal the post. And you're only coming from about right here. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to see you come in hard right here and seal that post in 1 movement. So this next play, what we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at, we need frequent full shoulder checks. We need to see what's going on around us, even though that puck is down below the goal line, okay, over in that corner. We need to be able to shoulder check. We need to be able to know what's going on. And the other thing I'd like to talk to you about here is the use of the RVH with the puck behind the net. I'm not sure how much your goalie coach is working with you on that, or if you want me to talk to you about that. But oftentimes I think the RVH behind the net, you're a good-sized goaltender, you could use the RVH, and it may help with the situation that's about to transpire. You're not looking, so there's a guy right here. He's a left-handed shot, okay, which means you can get a backhand off right away. Now, if you're in the RVH right now, you're down and you're taking away a great deal of the bottom of the net, right? So if you're in the RVH right now, your stick is out here, taking away passing lanes, potential passing lanes. Right? You've got this part of the net sealed with your body, and you've got this part of the net sealed with that right pad. And you've also got your right glove, your blocker, okay, able to come over quickly and seal that side of the net. Okay, so listen, goals go in. That's going to happen, but what we need to do is we need to learn from that. And the RVH in that position right there would definitely have helped. This clip, what I'd like to talk about with you, Felix, is I really noticed that you have good windows 1 and 2, but we lose the play in window 3, and there's no post seal with the window 4, which would have allowed you to stop the pass from getting out front. So again, when we talk about windows, right, we talk about 1 here, 2 here, talk about 3, and then we talk about 4 on the other side. So 1 and 2 were really good on this play. And you can see that you're in the 2 position right now. But we seem to lose it on 3 and no post seal on 4. So let's take a look there. Again, I really like that save that you made. Okay, you did push off the post nicely. Had a nice glove save there. So kudos to you, buddy. Right there, though, as soon as that puck ends up over here, okay, this post needs to be sealed, right? We can't have that gap right there because that's going to cause problems. Because what's going to happen is if you want to push off, you're going to come all the way over here to that post, and then you're going to push off, and that's going to waste time. So get to that post quick. In this case, it didn't matter. You got out and you made that save, right? But the other thing is you went down, and there was no need to go down on that play, right? You went down right there, right? You could have just pushed straight out to that puck. So post-to-post movement is essential, and you should be working on that almost every practice. So again, right there, okay, that opportunity came out front. If there had been a stick available right here in front, that would have been a goal. Okay, so we need a good deal of urgency when we're moving across post to post, because what you're dealing with is you're dealing with looking from behind to opportunities happening out front. And if our positioning isn't there, oftentimes positioning is going to be enough to make that save. So we have to make sure that our positioning is good. This is a better post to post by you, Felix. Your post to post was good. What I'd still like to see, though, is I'd still like to see a little bit more urgency. Right, getting post to post. Things are going to happen. You're getting older now. The players are getting faster. They're getting more skilled. And going from post to post, we have to have urgency in our game. Good position of your stick right there. Really enjoy that. Okay, good windows and a good seal right there. Right, so that was much better going post to post right there. Just want to mention here to you that you need to be consistent with your post play. I talked earlier about muscle memory. You need to be consistent with your post play. Touching your post, going post to post as opposed to going post to post. Right? Don't come down to this post and as the puck goes behind the net, right? Don't shuffle out this way. Get in the habit of going post to post. What you want to do is you always want to play when the puck is in your zone, even when your players have the puck. You always want to play as if your players are going to turn over the puck. You always want to put yourself in a position to be ready at all times when that puck is inside your blue line. So it could be your best friend, it could be the best defenseman or the best center or winger on your team, and they have the puck, and there's no one within 10 feet of them. You need to play when the puck is inside your D zone as if that player is going to lose the puck, and you are ready and set at all times. So let's take a look here. Okay, there is a threat there. Okay. Make sure that that seal is good. Make sure that that stick is on the ice, and make sure that you're ready for a turnover. You're ready for anything at any time. What we're going to take a look at here is we're going to take a look at a situation that would be a great time to use the RVH. We talked about the RVH earlier, right? So let's let this play develop. Hey, so that's a great time, right, for you to use the RVH right here. Okay, instead of getting up, staying down in the RVH, because sometimes when we recover, when the puck is in tight, it can get banged in real fast. So if we back this up just a little bit, you made the save, you knocked the puck into the back behind the net. Okay, made a nice move inside. Okay, so good save right there. Now, stay there. Stay in the RVH. Okay. Find the puck. It's behind the net. Right here. Okay. You've got this sealed off. You've got half of the net sealed off down low. And one strong push over to this post. And you've got the other side of the net taken care of. And you've got 4 guys out front. And only one threat for them right there. Right? So think about employing the RVH into your game. What I want to talk about on this clip with you, Felix, is an active stick. Especially when the puck's behind the net. Just actually having your stick on the ice. On your trapper side, you want the heel of your stick to your toe of your skate here on this side. And on this side over here, what you want, okay, is your stick out here, okay, on this side. And just having that active stick is oftentimes a discourager. It's not going to allow that player to think that they can pass the puck out front. So having that stick on the ice in a really good position, it's a great habit to get into because it's going to prevent passes. You're going to be able to knock down 1 or 2 passes a game. And knocking down 1 or 2 passes a game is taking away 1 or 2 scoring chances for the other team. That's a nice challenge off that post right there. Okay, very good job there, Felix. On this play, I note that your stick's not on the ice, and it really needs to be. It needs to be a habit, right? So again, on this side over here, you want to use your stick. On this side over here, you want to use your stick when you're on the post, okay, if you're in an upright position, okay? Or on this side, if you're in an RVH, on this side, you also want to use your stick out here. And notice where your stick is right now. Okay, your stick, best of my knowledge, right here, I'm not even sure that your stick is on the ice right now. Okay. It's a nice save. Use the overlap there. On this play, again, what I'd like to see here, if you take a look, you don't have a seal Felix, on that. This is just a lot of miscellaneous stuff that I wanted to cover with you, and I know that the first part of the video were a lot of situations that I would encourage you as a young goaltender to focus on trying to change to help yourself improve and stop more pucks. In this part of the video I'm going to go through, there's going to be a lot of things that I really liked about your game. So let's build you up, buddy. This first one, I really like that you got across the ice here. This is going to be a 2-on-1, I believe. And you get across the ice and you maintain your edges, which means you stay on your feet. And in situations like this, when we can get across on our feet as opposed to defaulting to a slide, we're going to be able to put ourselves in a better position to make a first save and possibly a second save. So let's watch Felix the Cat. Very nice. Very nice. If you had slid from that first position, I'm not sure you make that save. And that left-handed shot has a big gaping net to shoot at. So that was a really nice save. Well done, sir. Right here, let's take notice of your shoulder checks. That was nice. And you looked 2 or 3 or 4 different times, so you knew exactly what threats were out front. So I noticed 2 or 3 quick peeks, a turn of the head actually. That was really well done. That's what you need all the time so that you are focused and aware of all the threats that are moving through the offensive zone. So well done there, Felix. This is the first of 2 instances where I'm going to mention about pucks going high or pucks going wide, and we have to learn. It comes with experience whether or not we choose to play them or we choose to let them go. The backboards and the back glass behind us can cause a lot of problems, and sometimes they're not very forgiving. But there's other times where your team needs a whistle, and you're going to go and you're going to make that play. And those are going to be decisions that you're going to have to make, and those will come with experience. This first one, I would suggest maybe leaving this one go. Right? If that puck comes out bang bang off the backboard, so if that puck comes out off the boards here and straight back out on the other side, and they have a player that's here right now but we're over on this side, that would be a wide open net. So again, those are decisions that are going to have to be made in the blink of an eye during a game, and you're going to have to be aware of what's going on and determine whether or not it's a play that needs to be made, should be made, or even can be made. On this play, Felix, there are some good things, but other things that I would mention that you may want to try to eliminate from your game. We spoke earlier about the fact that it's best if we can arrive on our feet as opposed to defaulting to a butterfly. And what we're going to see here is we're going to see a player who is located over on your blocker side up in this area, and he's going to cut to the middle. And what you're going to do is you are going to default and you're going to butterfly slide in this direction, where I would argue that moving forward, you should try to get there on your feet. You do make the save, it's a blocker save, and you do get to the rebound, and you do have a nice active stick to get rid of that puck. But I would just encourage you to consider making that change in your game. So what we're going to see here, it comes right here. You butterfly slide over, and nice push to get square for the rebound, and a nice stick. Now, we mentioned earlier that there were going to be situations where you're going to have to determine whether or not you are going to try and play pucks that are going perhaps a little wide, a little high of the net. And this play had been developing for a while, and you chose to make the play, get a whistle for your team. And as a coach, I could definitely support this decision, Felix. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but there is a save selection and a position selection known as the overlap, and you employ that here and you make a nice save using it. It's when we get our outside leg. So the overlap in this situation would be when you're playing on this side, this would be your blocker side, and your post is here and the puck is outside in this area. Usually you'd use the overlap when the puck is down below the bottom of the circle, but what it means is when you're going to get that outside leg overlapped outside the post, as you do on this save. It's a nice play. That's a great save right there. I wanted to highlight here for you that this is a nice save through traffic. That was a beauty. Well done. This is another nice save by you, Felix, and you slide over and you would be ready for the second shot. Doesn't get through, but nice save and nice work to get to that second opportunity. Very nice. Those are the kind of saves that are game savers, and the ones that everybody on the bench, I'm sure they were banging their sticks for you, and the next time they came out on the ice, they all came down and gave you a good fist pump or a couple of slaps on the pads there. That was a beauty save. Well done, sir. This clip right here, very important skill in today's game, is for goaltenders to be able to get out and play the puck, and that was a nice play by you. You got out quickly, You played it effectively behind the net, and it was a nice rim all the way up the boards. This is a play I wanted to address with you. I'm not sure if you've worked on this in practices. When there are screenshots and you're trying to find and you're trying to locate that puck, good rule of thumb is to always look on the side of the puck. So for example, the puck is up near the blue line, and this is the threat right here, and this is a left-handed shot. So if it's a left-handed shot, then the puck is on this side of the player. So this is your screen. Then what you want to do is you want to have your head on this side of the screen looking for that puck. And your head did come back afterwards. I wanted to identify this for you as well. I really liked the fact that you were able to get off your post and you really got out to cut down the angle on this shot. You're all the way out at the top of your blue paint to take away a scoring opportunity. Very nice. How's this for a nice save, Felix? That was a beauty. Did a really good job there staying with the guy. Knew he was a left-handed shot. No panic in your game. Focused. Well done. Important on shots always to make sure that we watch that puck all the way in to whatever part of our body that we're going to use to make that save. Glove here, bounced out, but a high compete level. That was a great save. That was a great second save. Again, those are the kind of saves that goaltenders make that can really turn the tide in the game. And that may right there have been one of those situations. This is going to be a nice series of saves. Again, this has got to be into the third period now. Got across nicely. Nice save. And another nice save. Puck still in the zone. Got her covered up. Very good job. Your teammates can obviously count on you when the going gets tough, buddy. Well done, Felix. I want to highlight this last save. It is a shot that it's directly at you, Felix. But what I appreciate about this is that you take that puck in the torso and your glove position is just what it needs to be, because this type of shot could come from anywhere on the ice, and your form here, you're able to cover up and you're able to offer no rebounds whatsoever. So there's been a lot of times in games where I've seen shots come in just like this, and goaltenders give up a rebound because what they do is they try to bring their gloves inside their torso and they give up bad rebounds.